Hello, my name is Rachel Scheller, and I did my media share on the portable protein packs. They're called P3 by Oscar Mayer. Here is the commercial I picked. So now in the advertisement deconstruction, we'll cover observations, the purpose, assumptions, and messages and consequences. This advertisement for Oscar Mayer shows men and women doing different physical activities or being health conscious, maybe to an extreme, while your average Joe is just trying to stay healthy. Throughout the commercial, the camera follows the subject being the average Joe, to catch his reactions to the different men and women doing the different fitness fads, like you saw, which was like hot yoga, the crazy rope slingings, the guy running with the parachute. Not really sure. There it is. Okay. The colors are neutral and bright and sharp. Definitely natural lighting in a normal setting. There's an upbeat jingle in the background with spurts of dramatic sound to get your attention. So kind of like when the girl falls in the hot yoga studio and the guy shouting as he's running by with his parachute on his back. Oscar Mayer makes a point to show all these different fads and then get you to wonder what the commercial's kind of getting at, and it just shows you this guy who's just trying to be physically fit and healthy while not doing all the fads, and then says the P3 protein packs at the end to answer everybody's questions. So, I mean, you really only hear Oscar Mayer or P3 maybe 2 or 3 times, I would say, during the commercial. The purpose of this commercial is to sell the P3 protein packs made by Oscar Mayer. The product is appealing because people want something that is simple, convenient, and that works. The target market for this commercial would be probably late teens, adults who are looking to get back to the basics of nutrition and health while simplifying it, because I mean it doesn't get any simpler than having 3 super good proteins in one portable pack. The feeling associated with this commercial would be humor, as the commercial is mocking the fitness fads. I found this commercial super entertaining, and it had me hooked the whole way through. I personally have never used this product before, but if I needed a snack and saw it at a convenience store, I would consider buying it, because it would most likely make me feel maybe empowered for not following the fads, but then it also gives me the confidence in knowing that I was buying a healthy snack. So this ad presents a kind of different assumption according to the fads, I guess I would say. The ad is basically saying that you don't have to go to the extreme to get results, but it also assumes that the fads shown on the commercial aren't necessarily beneficial. I know that there's not a ton of science backed behind, the hot yoga or slinging the ropes or the parachute stuff. Obviously, I mean, it works for some people, like your elite athletes, people like that, but I think the commercial is just really trying to get people to go back to the basics of fitness and nutrition. The message this ad sends that is one that fads aren't necessarily always the way to go. And this ad also shows social responsibility, even though it plays on the stereotypes of people who follow the gym fads. But it's all done in good nature with some humor, making it more socially responsible. Some consequences of this commercial. I think some fitness fad lovers could be offended by this commercial because they believe their fads work and might actually end up boycotting the protein packs. This ad could also empower people to be more comfortable with being the average Joe that just wants to be healthy, which would be a positive consequence. Multiple choice questions. So I started going through the PowerPoints and looking at some key things to obviously making an advertisement. So which does not belong? And the second question, socially responsible advertising should not. Give you guys a second. And here are the answers, which are both D, all of the above, and we'll go back to the questions here. All of these are the correct answers, and all of these are the correct answers as well. Thanks.